Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are fantastic. So if you are brand new, I'm not Jewish or anything like that. I'm not churchy and I'm not religious. But I do have a Hebraic descent where I come from, and most of you all probably do too, and you don't know it, or maybe you do. But I do keep covenant with Jehovah Elohim. I tell why. I use Jehovah Elohim's name in my tarot readings because he's actually found there. And the High Arcana is found in the Psalms 119. And anyway, there's a video down below from the last Shabbat where I'm talking about his name. And so it's a very powerful video. So anyway, but I'm just for uprightness and for the truth and for the spirit to be free within me and you, because we could never put the spirit in a box. And if you're free indeed. Jehovah is our Yeshua, our salvation. He's our prophecy. And so anyway, he prophesies mightily upon my gates. I just get out of the way and say, come on in. And he does. And so I love him. So on the Shabbat, though, I like to get on here and start off my first video with him. And so I'm going to take a little homemade deck. It's got the Psalms 119 High Arcana within this. It's got the actual scripture that goes with the High Arcana. So whatever he wants to bring out here, I'm just doing a quick video to give us a word, and then I'll be back to do our first reading this morning. So Jehovah, I just appreciate you today, and I thank you for your magnificence. I thank you for the Shabbat, the day of rest. And I just give you praise, glory, and honor. I thank you for those commandments, because it's the whole duty of man is to keep them and to walk in your love. It's the highest vibration of them all. And what do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, demonic, wicked, dark energy right here, right now. Command it to go straight to the pit where it belongs. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? And bear with me because I had to write really small print on these cards here. So we're getting the Tet, and this would be the snake in the basket. Now the Tet would be the hermit, and the hermit a lot of times in a lot of the tarot, as I explain all the time for you newbies, you'll notice that he's holding a snake. Now the snake represents wisdom because the snake is wise and he's subtle and all that kind of stuff. But Jehovah's spirit is more wiser than that snake, and the hermit can catch that thing. And the Tet represents the snake in the basket, and it's trying to catch somebody and store them down in clay, and it's a judgment energy. And so we're getting the Tet out here, and the pictograph looks like it's a circle with an X in it. So it's the word ox in our English, and it is the kisses and the hugs symbolism, and but it's a basket here, and there's a snake in it. And anyway, so we're getting the Tet, which is the 9th High Arcana. We can find the Tet in Psalms 119, 65 through 72 in those verses. And so let me see if I can read this here on this small print. Thou hast dealt well with thy servant, O Jehovah, according to thy word. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I have believed thy commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word. Thou art good and doest good. Teach me thy statutes. The proud has forged a lie against me, but I will keep thy precepts with my whole heart. Their heart is as fat as grease, but I delight in thy law. And if it is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes. The law of thy mouth is better to me than thousands of gold and silver. And the hermit represents high volume understanding and healing and going within and knowing something so that we can put a judgment on that. And so it is good that we've been afflicted in ways, because we don't learn any other way. And if we always just had things just handed to us, people, then we're stuck up. We don't give a rip. We have no compassion to understand why somebody else is going through something. So it really all does work together. The real question is how are you putting your judgments on things? Are you doing it by way of the truth? Are you learning there? Because this is a learning experience to put a judgment on something, to be able to weigh something out. The Hermit represents somebody who's older, right? And we need one another. None of us have arrived, and where I can pull somebody up, somebody can do that to me that has went somewhere farther than I've ever been as well. And if we all do our part, people, we'll get the snake and we'll get it caught every single time, and we'll literally stop walking through places where we are experiencing nasty hell, okay, around. You know, we're just getting people out of that stuff. We're in the time of prophecy where we need to rest. We really need to rest. And Jehovah states that in Isaiah that we would come to a place where even the little child would be able to stick his hand down in the asp's hole, which is a snake, right? And nothing's going to harm us. And once we all come up higher and understand some things and look in the mirror, then and only then will we be free and clear of some things. And anyway, I just want to share that. That's what Jehovah brought out today. Let us all go within and heal some things, and to take a look at ourselves and put judgments where they need to be put, and to give the divine thanks for bringing you through it. Okay? Until next time, shalom.